Jensen, and today we're working at Village Cafe. I thought it'd be great to show you guys something you could do ahead of time for Christmas morning, a quick breakfast. We all think we're going to save up and not eat until Christmas dinner, but we all know that we must eat something in the morning. So this is something you can prepare even a couple of days ahead. It's very easy. It takes really 3 ingredients that you have to have, and that is a frozen pie crust. You can get that at any grocer. You're going to need cheese. I think that's what makes a quiche a quiche. You're going to need 7 eggs, and you're going to need heavy cream. Heavy cream is our secret at Village Cafe. If you want to use 2% or skim, go ahead, but it's just not going to have that rich moistness that a quiche normally would have. So the first thing that a lot of people don't know that someone taught me is if you flip the pie shell out of your frozen pie tin, give it a little bit of a spray, and then when you go to serve it, it's going to come out of the pan much easier. And just flip the crust back in. So again, ahead of time, I have my cheese shredded, I have some red onions, spinach, and tomatoes is what I'm going to put in my quiche. Christmas morning, I don't like to have a lot of extra protein because I know I'm going to eat ham and turkey and all that good stuff. Maybe some sausage and crackers. But ahead of time, we could do our eggs. You could crack these, mix them up, and put that in your refrigerator. And again, having the frozen pie shell, it's going to be easy. You're just going to crack your eggs. Make sure you don't get any shells in. The cardinal rule, you don't want to have anything crunching in your teeth. And we always mix it in a silver bowl. There's a reason for that as well. When you're pouring your egg batter, there goes the whole egg. When you're pouring your egg batter into anything that you're making, the shell's going to stick to the edge of the silver pan. It's just chemistry. That's why almost everybody in the industry mixes everything in a silver container. I don't worry about bad eggs. You don't get that too often. If I'm making anything in the bakery, we do separate the eggs just in case you get a bad one. But I don't think I've had a bad egg since I was a kid, honestly. So we're just going to whisk up our eggs. I like to do that separate from the milk so you can really get the yolk and the whites mixed together. And again, if you want a fluffy product, you want to make sure that you really beat it good. This is a great frustration breaker as well. Then we're going to put in about a cup of heavy cream. You can be a measurer if you want. This is 8 cups, so I'm just going to do a cup of that. And then we're going to mix it up again and incorporate that. So again, this is something you could do, 2 or 3 days ahead and just have this in a container in your refrigerator. Here at Village Cafe, we do a case of eggs and 4 gallons of heavy cream, and we mix it up a day or 2 ahead, and then we can make multiple quiches. We go through about 8 to 12 quiches a day in summer. That's one of your favorite dishes here at Village Cafe. And right now in winter, we do it this way because it's a little bit slower in Stewart County. But if some of you come up, we'd be a little bit busier. I'm going to add my ingredients now. Spinach, you can always put a multitude in because once it cooks down, there's hardly anything in there. Then I'm going to add my onions right on top. You guys know me, I like to just use whole ingredients so people know what they're eating. But if you chose to dice these up, you could. And then I'm going to put my cheese on. You want to use a good couple of cups of cheese. I would not make this and freeze this and then stick it in the oven. It's not going to cook evenly and bake up right. So again, I would just do the eggs and the cream ahead. And then put your quiche together. Look how fast this was even, not doing the eggs ahead. We're going to have this done in 7 minutes flat. So there we have it. You got your ingredients. Again, you could add meat in there, put a cup of bacon or sausage in there if you'd like. Ham is another one we sell a lot of. And then you're just going to pour the yolk over. And you want to do this slowly, so it doesn't overflow. If you just start pouring on it, it kind of bounces off the ingredients and onto your table. And you're going to fill it right up to the rim. And then Kathy, I'm going to have you come real close here, and you can see this egg shell clinging to the edge. We had one. And you can see it right there. And there's your quiche. I would bake it at 350 in your oven. It's probably going to take about 45 minutes. You don't want to overbake it. And in the household oven, if it starts to get too brown on your crust, just cover it with tin foil and bake it for another 10 minutes. And then you're just going to stick a knife in there and make sure that there's no egg that isn't set up in there. So there's your quiche. I'm going to stick it in our oven. We have ours set at 300 because we have a convection oven. So whenever you work with a convection oven, you want to think 50 degrees less because it cooks a lot faster. And then we assemble it here with fruit and our homemade muffin. So from our family to yours, Merry Christmas. Look for more recipes on our YouTube at VillageCafe.com.